The azan. Yes, we call them bangi. Bangi means the word who gives the azan. Muazzin. He gives the final word of warning. He says, La ilaha illallah, that there is no other object of worship but Allah. You can keep on worshipping your man gods, your money gods, your women gods. But remember this, that the only one who deserves to be worshipped is Him, the unseen God of the universe. 5 times a day. And the people hearken to the call, and we explain to them what goes on inside the masjid. If I started explaining that, we'll take it. It's a lecture in itself. We'll stop there. When these Christians came, during that discourse, that dialogue which was going on for 3 days and 3 nights, among so many other things, the spokesman for the Christian poses the question. Say, all right, now, tell us, O Muhammad, what is your concept of God? So the Holy Prophet Muhammad, he does not answer like you and me. Generally, when we have no answer, we start going around and say, you see, it's like this and like that. You know, our concept is no different from your concept. You know, the God of Abraham and Moses and David and Solomon is the same God that we are worshipping. Our concept, this is how we talk. Muhammad didn't do that. You and I, whenever we haven't got a ready answer, this is how we formulate, gathering our thoughts. If somebody asked you, what is 6 times 6? You say 36, because if you have the answer. What is 12 times 12? You say 144. You have the answer. Now, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't have that ready answer. He knew everything, but now, what shall he say? So he presses, so to say, his spiritual buttons. There were no buttons to press. Don't make a mistake. That Deedat said Muhammad was pressing buttons. I said, so to say, as if he's trying to communicate with the unseen forces of the universe, God Almighty. What shall I say? He could have justified himself, but no. He's not the man to do that. He wants to know, with authority, what shall I say? Comes the answer. You look at the Qur'an, amazing this book. You see there, it says, Qul, say. He's asking, what shall I say? He says, say, Hu Allahu Ahad. He is Allah, the one and only. Allahu Samad, God the eternal absolute. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. He does not beget and is not begotten. Wa lam yakul lahu kufuwan ahad. And there's nothing like unto him. Full stop. And back to normal. I said, you see, this is our concept of God. When he was uttering these words, he was on another level. He was on another level. The books of Hadith, they are in Arabic. Words of the Prophet is not the same. The Qur'an is on another level altogether. The Hadith is on another level. So, what was happening? I was wondering how to explain this to my modern young gentlemen, our intellectuals. And Allah Bari Ta'ala, He creates opportunities for you to find out the secrets of knowledge, a type of knowledge which you can share. Around 1977, I get a phone call from Zambia telling me that there's a ticket waiting for me at the Airways office. I must go and pick it up for a lecture tour of Zambia. I said, thank you very much. So I walked down to the Airways Center, South African Airways. I know what an air ticket looked like. You know, those coupons, long little booklet. That's what I think. Airways tickets is waiting for me. So I go, and that was my knowledge, understanding of what a ticket looked like, the Airways ticket. So I go to the Airways office, and I see the man at the reception, a European gentleman. We call them whites in South Africa now. I say, excuse me, sir, good morning, sir, good morning. He said, look, I had a phone call from Zambia and they're telling me there's a ticket waiting for me. I have come to pick it up. So he tells me there were about a dozen ladies in a semicircle seated with those terminals, computer terminals. He said, go and see one of these ladies there. So I'm asking him, which one? But my knowledge, I mean, that ticket there, anyone can't have it. There must be somebody who's got my ticket. So he's pointing to me, go and see any of these ladies there. So how can any lady have a ticket? By God, that's my knowledge. So I'm asking, which one? And the way he pointed out to me again, he's the white man, and he's thinking, what's wrong? I'm playing the fools with him. He's thinking I'm playing the fools. I'm innocent. I just want to know which one. She says, go and see any one of them. How can anyone have a ticket? But sheepishly, I go to a lady who was free. I said, good morning, madam. She said, good morning. I said, I have had a telephone call from Zambia, and they're telling me there's a ticket waiting for me. I come to pick it up. I said, what's your name? I said, Ahmed Deedat. So how do you spell it? So I started spelling for her, and as I spelled it, I said, Ahmed Deedat, Ahmed Deedat. So she said, yes. That means she's got it. I said, you see, Tuesday evening, I want to go to Johannesburg, spend the night there. What are the planes available? So she says, there is one going at 6. I said, right. Can you book it for me? She said, yes. Done. So I said, you see, on Wednesday, I want to leave Johannesburg to go to Lusaka, the capital. And I want to reach there by 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, I should be there. So she typed again. He said, which way you want to go, through Gaborone or through Mozambique? I said, it doesn't matter, as long as I'm there 3 o'clock. Because the people tell me that when you arrive, we want to have the TV cameras, to shoot the arrival, and the news media to cover my arrival in Lusaka. So, she types again. She said, you see, you are booked on Zambian Airlines. And we can't transfer this to another airline without the prior permission. But Zambia has got an official national holiday today. So you come back tomorrow. It was just within my grasp, but not in my reach. It was there. It was almost there. I nearly had it. And I didn't get it. Disappointed. I'm asking the lady, I said, where did you get all this information from? She said, from the head computer in Johannesburg. I said, but when you were trying to book for me to that Johannesburg, that seat, suppose there was only one seat, and these other terminals you're talking about. She said, anybody who's got the terminal has contact with the head computer. So I said, if somebody else was also trying for the same seat, what happens then? He said, the first one within the second who gets before you, he gets it and finish, no more. I said, oh, is that how it works? She said, yes. So as soon as I come out of the office, my mind starts to work. I said, right, man, this is how it happened. Exactly like that. The Holy Prophet Muhammad was questioned, what is your concept of God? And he's trying to commune with the unseen God of the universe. Oh my Lord, what shall I say? Every prophet of God is the ended terminal to that head computer. The Qur'an describes it. This revelation is coming from the majestic Qur'an in Lawh Mahfuz, from the preserved tablet. What is that tablet? What is it made of? It's not like the one that Moses, scraped from the Ten Commandments, or it's not like a blackboard or a whiteboard, or the type of thing that we saw just now. It's a tablet. That sheet of transparency is a tablet. This is the tablet. That the ladies, that receiver operator of this thing is a tablet of glass. It shows you by sight. There's some that will give you the sound, give you answers. It's a tablet. In Muhammad's case, it's verbal. As soon as he presses, he's trying to commune with the God Almighty, and if God Almighty wishes, here it is. It's there. Every problem, question is asked, and it's there. Every problem with the head computer, what shall I say? Comes the answer, Qul, say, Ya Ahl al-Kitab, say, O people of the book, La taghlu fi din, and so on and so on. So, my dear brothers and sisters, you see, this is how the Quran came down. And Allah Bari Ta'ala, again and again, in these 4 verses, as I said, is the acid test of religion. Any concept, any idea. You say, no, God is more than one. Like in Zoroastrianism, they believe the God of evil and the God of goodness. The Quran says,